This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Dear me.
It's been some time since we last saw the young man who coveted that ornate box. Mayhap we ought to seek him out. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Here we are.
We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. Oft did I long for a taste of my mother has always procured. Of course, in the end, you were the one. That's all right. I wanted to give you my apologies, friend. Thank you for indulging me.
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then. My bed goods.
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom.
Truly?
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particular. I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale.
Welcome to Bjorn's Art, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
This really is fun, craftsmanship.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured
I don't know what to do. What to do? I have no mother or father to speak of, you see. So then I wanted to get them a present. Do you think you could help me? All but true. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers there.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Alms for the poor. Pray grant those less well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks.
Let me get that.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I Many thanks. Ah, hold on you see, one of the Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very... Might I impose...
Let us begin by gathering information.
True enough.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know.
Say, I've noticed you walking around questioning people. Looking for information, are we? If I were you, the place is full of... I should know. I was a...
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
We were supposed to go explore. Wish he'd woken me up. I was...
Malcolm's been just the other day, he was... Malcolm? Don't know why he bothered.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report? Vaults, eh? Let us inform Sir Kendrick of what we've learned. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Our foes are like to use the dark against us.
We cannot break it from this side.
Really now? Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Battle is best avoided here.
Malcolm, Thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to follow close behind.
Indeed, you are correct.
Over here.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, sir? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused, or we ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray, tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
True enough.
We want for information. Mayhap we ought to speak with this Sir Roderick. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
The books ne'er seem to...
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Oh, 'twas but a trick of the light.
I must pray for guidance.
Oi! Who's there?
The agony. Causes conflict to plague the world.
Where's my game? Always night. My claws could use a twig.
I spend my days in quiet reflection. Might I beg but a moment of your time?
What do you want to talk to me for?
Wished I always had it. Haven't got any leaves.
Couldn't hurt to rest my feet a moment. Wonder if it's too early for dinner. I'll feel a side down.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
Peruse at your leisure.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality. In all the... Worth. You know where to find the solution is difficult, but I'm certain there is one. Well met, sir. There's no way out of this.
Leave off before you earn my spite.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a... You know where to find...
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Need anything?
Got some good things on offer. Stop by again soon.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Now, where was I bound to
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
At least my back's not acting up today.
I'll have an early supper.
Need anything?
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
You don't know a town till you met its people.
Need anything?
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
At least my back's not acting up today.
How might I be of service?
Living's hard.
I've been here so
Dreams
long.
are strange, I say.
This really is fine craftsmanship. These parts are a little different as well.
That old fool won't last a day without me.
In store for me today.
Whoa. What manner of fish is this?
So tired.
Mayhap I ought to
Maybe
ask
the
around
winter
town.
Today. My legs are fair numb from walking about town.
Eyes aren't what they used to be.
There's got to be something fun to do.
Let's see. Where to next? Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Anything can.
Heard of any ways to make some easy coin? No? Shame.
I worked hard today. I think I've earned a rest.
What should I get up?
All you need of me?
I've got nothing for ye.
Got to try to enjoy life where and when I
Would that I could spend all day.
Oh, could use a rest.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in. One found its way inside the car. You could say 'twas an ill. I wonder if building a night.
Idleness is a luxury. I can rarely afford.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
I hope to turn in for the night.
I'll need to replenish my stock before long.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Not a care in the world. Just as it should be.
Haste makes waste, as they say. Swapping stories.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
The decision of which task to prioritize is the Arisen's to make.
Shall we gather the materials needed to assemble a bunch of flowers? Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
About time I taught that dullard a lesson.
Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs, just to be sure.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Aye, it was quite a trek. Even if we had but to follow the road west from Burnworth.
Now there's a hassle I could do with.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master.
Yeah, more than my life.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
What to do?
We have obtained a bunch of flowers as Miss Daphne requested. Now we have but to deliver it to her. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
I quite agree.
The rules at your deck. Take it easy, eh?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
We're here, Master.
Another day of work awaits.
Would that I could spend all day. Something good will come of today. I just know it. Where was our bound again? There's got to be something fun.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I'm in no hurry to leave.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Easy work to be had. Death comes for me. Why is everyone always in such a... The rules at your seat, my feet.
Sprinkle of salt does. Pleasant smell.
Time this place.
Lots to do, and precious little
9
time.
days for us are assigned that all is
Now this is a conundrum.
What brings you here?
It's had rowdy. I shan't complain.
Welcome. No concern of mine. Always another errand to see to.
Got to focus. My head will grow if aught goes awry. Well met. If 'tis naught of importance.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
This looks as good a place as any.
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not... not widely known among the common folk. We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
You have my support.
Might you be looking to enlist?
When does my watch end? Have you a different destination in...
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. These should brighten the sisters' days. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such a stone, and I can't find one anywhere. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. I knew I could count on you, Arisen. I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver stone. Mayhaps silver ore will serve? We can purchase it, or mine it up ourselves.
Indeed, you are correct.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
We are never truly alone.
Washes all my troubles.
Say, I've noticed you. If I were you, the place is. I should know.
Tis good to see you.
Haste makes waste, as they say.
Fair wind's coming.
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
Crowds make for easy pickings.
I'm in fine today.
What is true peace?
Places such as this depend upon my vigilance.
Hurry to leave.
I could swear I've seen what's needed here amidst what we have in storage. My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns. Not bad.
Come, follow my example.
I concur.
You have my protection.
How about thee?
I believe your sword is drawn to the light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns, lest we summon it unwittingly.
Well
It is dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
That was hard won.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
I expect this ore will suffice for the silver stone Miss Daphne requested. Let us deliver it to her now. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
You don't look like much.
Gotta take opportunities as they come, I'd say.
One never can have too many of these.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Got some business with me, do ye?
What do ye want?
What do ye want? We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths, wherever possible.
Good morning, everyone.
Come, we much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested? I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Tis really coming down.
Take heart. The worst it can do is drench our equipment. Encountering this foe here is a most unwelcome surprise. Focus your attacks.
Thy passes action, and our quarry shall fall!
Well done!
This battle is ours!
Oh, worthy of fortune. Lord save our best will do.
You're really pushing your luck.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
I wonder what rumors the morrow has in store.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident. That's a crowd and a half. Train, arms procure.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Anything's better than this. Even the grave.
Always another errand to see to.
One of these days I'll buy myself a manor.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you found it? Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you ever. Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what they look like, you know. Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them, even just once. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
Oh, it's so shiny. Oh.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it. Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as abbess here. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot afford to run out of. You would procure it yourself? I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humors, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always short on helping hands. Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May your search prove fruitful.
Tell is, miasmite can be harvested from phantoms. Monsters that wander the wilder night.
Ah, now I understand.
So tired. Is there no escape?
Can't remember the last time my pockets jingled.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon. I've nothing to report as yet. Was there something... Miss Daphne seemed... I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day. How might I serve you, Arisen?
I've just remembered.